Canoe Quest! Hey everyone! Today I'm visiting a river on the coast of Alaska. That's a long way from my village. I'm going to canoe along the river with Nina and help with her research. I'll record what we find in my notebook.
We're collecting different rocks and fossils to help us learn about the river. It's important to respect the land, so I've gotten permission from the local tribal council to collect here.
Tap the jars to choose 2 kinds of rocks to collect. Tap the arrow button to see more jars. Limestone rocks. Choose red rocks. Canoeing is an important part of my culture. I'm so excited to share it with you. Tap to pick your canoe. Tap the check mark when you're ready. Let's canoe and look for rocks for Nina. Tap the river to steer the canoe with your paddles. You can also use the arrows on your keyboard. Ooh, look how these leaves are floating down the river.
Yes, a river is a body of water that flows downhill, and it's always moving. The movement is called a current, and it can be fast or slow. That looks like a good place to collect rocks.
Collect all the rocks Nina needs. Tap the white rocks and the red rocks.
The white and gray rocks are made of limestone, and they are really soft. The red rocks have a lot of iron in them. That's why they're this color. Nice collecting! Masicho, river.
Look what you found! Limestone rocks and red rocks. Tap or drag to put the rocks in the right jars. What do you notice is different about these rocks? Limestone rocks are white. The red rocks get their color from minerals like iron. Nice sorting. The table shows what we found. Let's read it. We found 5 limestone rocks and 5 red rocks. That was fun! And we learned about different kinds of rocks. Let's pick 2 more jars and go canoeing again. Choose 2 more jars to fill. You can also tap the button to choose a new color for your canoe. Shell fossils. Jade stones. Let's help Nina find more rocks. Look at how fast the water moves over there.
Spots where the water moves really fast are called rapids. They happen on straight parts at the beginning of the river, like where we are now.
My elders taught me how to read the river. Thanks to them, I can figure out where I am by looking at it.
That looks like a good spot.
Collect all the rocks Nina needs. Tap the fossils shaped like shells and the green jade stones.
These shell fossils are from animals that were here a long time ago. Jades are shiny and usually come in many different shades of green. Terrific! Masicho, Tribal Council, for letting us collect here.
Look what you found! Shell fossils and jade stones. What do you notice is different about these rocks? The shell fossils have different shapes. Jades are shiny and usually green. sorting. The table shows what we found. Let's read it. We found 8 shell fossils and 3 jade stones. That was fun. I wonder what rocks are in other parts of the river. Let's pick 2 more jars and go canoeing again. Choose 2 more jars to fill. Tap the arrow button to see more jars. Granite rocks. Leaf fossils. Let's find more rocks. Cool. I noticed that the water is so low in this part of the river, I can see the bottom. Let's be careful we don't get stuck.
Yep, we're near the ocean now. And rivers near the ocean have tides. Tides are the rise and fall of the water. You know it's low tide when you see more of the ground. It's also when you can see these mud flats sticking out of the water.
Understanding the river is an important part of my culture. There's so much to learn about things like tides.
That looks like a good place to collect rocks.
Collect all the rocks Nina needs. Tap the sparkly granite rocks and the fossils shaped like leaves.
The rocks with sparkly crystals are granite, and they're very hard. Cool plant fossils. The leaves made prints in the rocks, but the plants are gone now. Nice collecting! Masicho River.
Look what you found! Granite rocks and leaf fossils. What do you notice is different about these rocks? Granite rocks are speckled and sparkly. The plant fossils have leaf shapes. Nice sorting. The table shows what we found. Let's read it. We found 5 granite rocks and 4 leaf fossils. That was fun! There is so many different kinds of rocks in the river. Let's pick 2 more jars and go canoeing again. Choose 2 more jars to fill. Coral fossils. Agate stones. Wow! I noticed that the plants are so much taller here than when we were near the ocean. Ooh, look at that water swirling around.
Rivers aren't always straight. When the water hits the land, it sometimes spins around fast. This is called a whirlpool.
I love seeing these whirlpools. We'll be careful when we paddle near one.
Let's head over there.
Collect all the rocks Nina needs. Tap the bumpy coral fossils and the colorful striped agates.
Coral is an underwater animal that's found in the ocean. These fossils came from coral that lived here long ago. Agates are a kind of quartz stone with stripes. They sometimes have bright colors. Terrific! Masicho Tribal Council for letting us collect here.
Look what you found! Coral fossils and agate stones. What do you notice is different about these rocks? Coral fossils are bumpy. Agates are colorful and striped. Nice sorting. The table shows what we found. Let's read it. We found 3 coral fossils and 6 agate stones. That was fun! I wonder what rocks are in other parts of the river. Let's pick 2 more jars and go canoeing again. Choose 2 more jars to fill. Yellow volcanic rocks. Let's canoe some more. Whoa! I wonder why there are so many rocks in this part of the river.
Rivers are strong enough to pick up rocks and carry them. That's called erosion. And as the river goes towards the ocean, it drops rocks along the way.
I learned to canoe from Connie. She showed me how to steer carefully around the rocks.
That looks like a good place to collect rocks.
Collect all the rocks Nina needs. Tap the yellow rocks and the black rocks with the holes in them.
The yellow rocks are that color because of all the minerals in them. These black rocks came from volcanoes and have lots of holes in them. Nice collecting! Masicho, River.
Look what you found! Yellow rocks and volcanic rocks. What do you notice is different about these rocks? The yellow rocks can be round or sharp. Volcanic rocks are black and came from flowing hot lava. Nice sorting. The table shows what we found. Let's read it. We found 4 yellow rocks and 7 volcanic rocks.
So cool! Thank you to the local tribal council for giving us permission to collect here.
Great job! We found lots of rocks and fossils that Nina needed for her research.
We learned that the rocks along the river have many different shapes and colors. Masicho! Thank you!
If you want to play again, tap the replay button.